Welcome to another car booth home video. This is an in-depth tour of a 2022 Toyota Hilux 4x2 workmate single cab. In this video I'll give you a full walk around of this vehicle. I'll show the exterior, the interior, as well as a couple of interesting features of this vehicle and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front you got full halogen headlights, as you can see. It's quite nice. Also you can see inside the headlight there you got a little bit of some piano black trim inside there, as well as the sort of chrome soft finish as well, along with the Hilux logo embossed into the headlight there as well, which I thought was a nice detail. Being the base model, you can see you got a lot of plastic cladding on this one, so most of the parts are not body colored. So you can see the front bumper is blacked out, as you can see. There's some plastic cladding, and you can see you got the fog light covers you can see here, which are also, you got your fog lights here, but on this version it doesn't have fog lights. You can see you got the fog light covers there as well, as you can see. And I'll just step back. You can see the front end. It looks. Grill there. Fuel consumption of this ute, or truck as you call it in America, is 11.1 litres per 100 kilometers, urban 14.0, extra urban 9.4. You can see it's a manual transmission and it's a 4x2, meaning it's a rear wheel drive only, not 4x4. And it's a single cab, meaning that it's only got 2 doors. You don't have an extra set of doors as well, so you can only fit 2 passengers in this ute. So you can see you got non-body colored side view mirror covers. See the wheels as well. It's quite nice. Quite like that they're blacked out with all those little nice details. So having it silver kind of makes it a little more premium looking, I'd say. So here's the tires. You can see the tires are Bridgestone Duravis R611 tires. R16 in terms of the tire size, their rim size is a 16-inch tire, and they are made in Thailand. You can see it's a semi-soft soft compound tire, as you can see here, and you can just have a little look of the tire there. Steel wheels, you can see. You can see the suspension components there as well. Now let's step back over here and you can have a look at the side profile of the ute. You can see you got the tray. This one has a tray, and I'll just show you underneath here all the components. It's a bit brightened up a little bit. So you can see the actual, this is the load. Maximum load you can hold is 150 kilos. In pounds I'm not too sure, so I'm going to have to do the conversions with the motion graphics. But you can see you can tie down large items with these pulls over here. I would actually show you how to open and close these, but I got into a little bit of trouble with the dealership principle, so I'm not going to do that again. So you can see that you just undo these tabs here, and they can fold them all the way around. So you can have it all completely open, slide large items easily instead of having to lift over the whole thing, which I think was a nice touch. And I kind of like how they all have like these little Toyota emblems on each one. So you can see you also got fog, not fog lights, but you got mud flaps there, and you got an additional set over there too. And I'll just show the rear of this ute. It's a little bit hard with the pole in the way, but you can see there you go, that's what I was looking for. It's the rear. Actually there's one right here, so I might just show you how it looks like on this version. This is a little bit different, this model, but it has the same tray, so it looks like that, but just a bit lower to the ground. So you can see this one has a bit of a higher ride height than the other one. Anyway, so you've got your standard brake lights, which is pretty typical in a lot of vehicles with a tray. You can see your number plate holder there. Got a tow bar, and you can see all the tow information here over there. You can see you got a full-size spare tire, which is nice. And you can see you got leaf spring suspension, and you've got a solid rear axle as well. And I think I already mentioned this, you can see you got the Toyota mud flaps as well, which I thought was quite neat. I'll step over here, you can see the side profile. You can see the interior of the Hilux. So you can see, first thing you can see, you got these plastic scuff plates on the side here, the Toyota logo, and you can see you got some rubber mats, which is good. So when you've got muddy boots and stuff, especially for tradies, they aren't dirty inside the car. Those are very easy to clean, opposed to having carpet. So you can see here's the interior. Jump inside. Now you can see there's a blank button there because that's what would be the stop start. So obviously this one has a keyed ignition. So you can see the door quality is very solid. You can see here, pretty nice. So you got a standard flip key over here. You can see lock, unlock, and you can see that this goes straight into the ignition. So just like that, and you can see it's got a little ring there, so you can actually see where you're going. So I thought that was pretty nice. And that's just the accessory mode. Let's turn that on, and you can have a look at the that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And okay, so here's the gauges, as you can see, and I really like the style of the gauges. I think they look really cool, and being the base model, they haven't skipped it. It still has that rugged sort of feel, and it looks really cool. I like that it's got this aluminium style finish, even though it's plastic, but I think it looks really cool. So you got your rev count towards the left with your temperature gauge for the engine. Towards the right, you got your rev counter and your fuel gauge, and in the middle you can see you've got a multifunction display, so you can scroll through all your information, so and all that sort of thing, which I think is pretty cool. All that, and you can that sort of thing. You can see, oh, there you go, driving range, all that, fuel consumption, digital speed, and so on, stuff like that. All pretty cool. So while we're here, we'll just show you, this is the interior as I showed you earlier. So towards the left you got your wiper controls, and you got your headlight indicator controls on the right, which is kind of a little bit hard to see, but yeah, you can see headlight indicator control, and they feel very solid. Got a rubber style steering wheel, and you see you got all your switches here, which is all feel very solid. Hands-free telephone, that's all the menu options there, and then you can see you got lane departure warning, so you can, when you go off your lane, you can veer back in and warn you. And you got radar as well, which is also pretty useful. And your cruise control settings all there, so pretty nice. And you can see you got this little bit of material here, all pretty nice. You can see the in terms of interior quality, it's all hard plastics here, all there, and on the sides as well here, just a bit of cloth here which can help you as well. So all pretty standard. Storage, we can have a look. We can see we got some storage up there, which is quite nice. Over here, another one here. Got a little bit of storage around here, and you can see you got two bowls that can fit your drinks there, and you got storage which fits a pretty large amount of space. You can fit a large bottle there, which I thought was pretty neat as well. So we'll show you the head unit here. While we're here, I'll show you, you can see you've got a clock, and you can see there, it's pretty cool. And you can see all your AC vents here, and that's to close your vent. You don't want air going into it. You can increase the amount of the flow going through the vent. So Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is actually quite nice. Go to the menu and I'll show you the radio stations. You can see the radio test. Well, what we're doing. There you go.
Steve!
Hi guys, how are you?
Well!
Even though radio is pretty annoying, but just to hear the stereo.
Delivery 7 days a week.
Community Power Hub website.
Try to get some music. Try that.
stints.
What am I?
Good idea. It actually sounds pretty clear, pretty good radio. I noticed it's just a lot more responsive to the screen, which I think is a lot better because before they weren't very good in all the screens from Toyota. So they've actually done a good job in that. So Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is nice. Got your settings, and you know, you can see how it scrolls pretty nice. So maybe the colors could be a bit better, but yeah, it's still a lot better. So yeah. Yeah, so no navigation, but because you got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you can then plug in your phone, and then you can do all that sort of thing there. So it's not that bad. You can see you got your HVAC controls here: high, low, up, low, all that. You can see you can change it like that to hot and cold, recycling to direct fresh air. And one thing I noticed, if you actually pay attention inside, you can actually see you got a picture of the actual ute or truck, which I think was really cool. That's really cute. And you can change all where the air goes and all that sort of thing and all that. And yeah, the aircon's really good, you know, typical Toyota. So really good build quality there. Can't really fault that. So you can see you got a USB port there. You can see a 112 watt / 12 watt power outlets. A couple of blank buttons for the high trim levels. Got a 5-speed manual transmission here, as you can see here, and some storage here. Didn't mention all the storage there and there. You can see you got a rubber handbrake here, and you can see your seats as well. All really nice. Some material here. You can see you got a vending mirror there, another one here, a sunglass holder, also pretty nice. Another thing I noticed is, which is new in all the Toyota models, you got SOS. So for those who don't know, SOS means because, well, with the SOS buttons, it calls emergency services. So if you, let's say that you got an accident, airbag deployed, or anything like that, doesn't matter if you have your phone connected or anything like that, or you don't have your phone on you, this can send you a signal straight to emergency services to call the police or whatever if your vehicle stolen or anything. So very handy stuff. So I think that's pretty cool for on Toyota's end. So very nice seats. So I'll just show you the engine bay now. So I think I'll just show you that. So open that. Yeah. So I believe it's a inline 4-cylinder. Go, here's the engine. Let's see. VVITI engine. Switch still. And these are made in Thailand, in case you're wondering. The Hiluxes. Airbox. Right. So you got your battery here. Cool. Yeah. Well, let's go walk around of the. There you go. Of the Toyota Hilux 4x2. It's in the cab. Hope you enjoyed this video. There you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, and this car is for sale at French Valley Toyota. You can see the pricing right here. Over here, that's the current offer. And feel free to like and subscribe and watch for more videos and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.